Fine. Hi, come on in.
Whoa! Oh, this is nice. It's convenient, too.
Yeah, I really lucked out. Listen, Bobby, later I want to take you down to the shop.
Whatever you want.
Yeah. You know, it was great, hearing about what you've been doing over the last couple of years.
Yeah.
And I want to talk to you about what I've been doing over the last couple of years.
Well, I figured.
Yeah. Well, Bobby, I have finally reached a cosmic crossroads.
Again.
No, I mean, this one's for real. I mean, this one is major. I mean, this is a major cosmic crossroads. And I got a big decision I got to make.
Okay, what decision?
Well, it's a decision about Roger.
Uh-huh. Right. Well, thank you very much, Nick. He's stable. Roger's on his way. Let me get you some coffee.
Seneca? Sherry? Good news. He'll be coming around soon.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, they're bringing him back up to ICU so they can monitor him very closely. And if he remains stable for the next few hours, I'll be very optimistic.
Roger, that is so wonderful.
Good work, Roger.
Thanks. Listen, I'm exhausted. I'm going to go home and catch a nap. Can I drop anyone off?
Oh, I couldn't leave right now. There's a possibility that I might be able to catch a glimpse of Robert.
Okay, fine. Seneca, thanks again. I'll see you later.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure.
Well, this is terribly difficult, and it's a little embarrassing.
What is it?
I mean, you've known him so much longer than I have, and presumably in a broader context. Do you think there's a possibility that Roger could in any way have been responsible for my son's injuries?
Hey, it looks legitimate, doesn't it? I mean, Morgus will never know that we ain't the real McCoy.
I know.
What?
You should be ashamed.
What's the matter? Come on, I couldn't sell you on Smith & Wesson. You wouldn't buy Debs and Day.
No, I was glad to give Dorothy Day was a saint.
You see? And I know you would have vetoed Sacco and Vanzetti.
Yes, but Gallagher and Sheen?
Yeah, two fine, upstanding accountants. Just play it straight.
You don't know the meaning of the word.
Oh, come on, it'll fly. Trust me. Just trust me. Now, I got my card. I got my tie. I got my girl.
The most ridiculous looking tie I have ever seen.
Oh, it's my father's tie. Oh, one more thing.
More?
Yep. Hey, we're undercover, aren't we?
No, no.
What?
No.
What? What? Chico Harpo. Fenno.
Fenno. Now, you're not the lone wolf, Mark, but I take them off. I'm not going to hide.
Oh, okay. We are professionals.
We are professionals.
We are serious.
We are serious.
We do not have fun.
We do not have fun. Mr. Gallagher?
Mrs. Sheen. Who might you be? Oh, it's not who we might be, sir. It's who we are. And who we are is of utmost significance to who you are. We may have in our hands your future.
What are you, salesman? Get out.
Oh, yes, sir. We are salesmen, but not the kind that you think. We are salesmen of the truth, sir. The truth of numbers.
My partner is trying to say that we are auditors here to do an audit.
Well put. Forgive us, sir. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Mr. Gallagher. This is Mrs. Sheen of the firm Gallagher and Sheen, auditors-in-chief.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never heard of you.
You see?
Mr. Strand has hired us to do an audit as a C-Strand corporation.
I don't know anything about any audit.
Of course you don't. It wouldn't be a surprise audit then, would it?
This is very unusual. May I see some credentials, please?
I thought you would never ask. Very good, Mr. Morgus. He passed the first test. Never show your books to any unidentified hooligan who just walks in and asks.
No. So, you're Gallagher and Sheen. I still don't know you.
Of course you do. We're here. You're there. We know you. And what's more important, we know C-Strand, a corporation that Mr. Strand regards with the highest discretion. How could we know about C-Strand if we weren't legitimate?
I don't know.
Of course you don't. There you are.
Let me ask you a question.
Why is Mr. Strand suddenly concerned about C-Strand? Haven't we been doing a good job managing the account?
I do not think we're qualified to answer that question at this time. We were, after all, hired to ask you questions, not the other way around. Perhaps it's nothing at all. Perhaps it's just a routine check. You know how cautious Mr. Strand is. Now, shall we call your superior and straighten this out, or shall we just get on with it and avoid any more black marks on your already questionable record?
How do you know about that?
How's that, Mr. Morgus?
Nothing.
Shall we make that call, Mr. Morgus?
That won't be necessary.
Very good.
How can I be of assistance?
We'd like to look at the books for the last 2 years.
Very well. I'm sure you'll find everything in order. Where would you like to begin?
Where would we like to begin?
At the beginning.
At the beginning.
Very well. Here are the records for last fiscal year.
This is very, very interesting, Mr. Gallagher.
Excuse me. Yes.
What do you make of it?
It all seems very tidy.
Extreme. My thought precise.
Is there anything in particular you're looking for?
Anything and everything. We are very thorough.
Well, it's real estate transactions, stock transfers, that sort of thing. You know, in today's financial climate, you can't be too careful. New laws.
Well, everything's always been done in exactly the way Mr. Strand set it up originally. In the name of Catherine Strand.
Yes, precisely. We're here to ensure that everything is done according to that plan.
Make a note of that, Mrs. Sheen. Mr. Morris claims that it is all still in the name of Catherine Strand.
Claims, precisely. Look at this, Mr. Gallagher.
Yes, indeed. It's much larger than we first anticipated.
Oh, yes. But given the source, perhaps not surprisingly so.
Exactly. Point well taken.
We have our own system of in-house checks every other month. I can assure you everything is completely in order.
You can, but we will make our own independent decision on that if you don't mind. We wouldn't be doing the job we've been paid to do if we didn't now, would we?
Of course.
I can see at a cursory glance at these records that we will not have the time we thought to give it the proper scrutiny. What time will we do it, Chase?
30 minutes.
You see?
I think we must be going, but I can assure you we'll be back, and I hope very much that we'll find things in order.
Oh, it will be.
Yes, indeed, because nothing escapes our eagle eye. Isn't that right?
Absolutely, Mr. Gallagher.
Positively, Mrs. Sheen.
You know, you always cut through all the unnecessary frenzy and everything, get right to the meat of the matter.
So what about Roger?
So did Roger. Bobby, sit down. You know, aside from you, Roger is the very closest person to me. And, I mean, even though Roger and I aren't married anymore, it's like we're forever cosmic soulmates. Okay. And things were kind of great now because, well, our relationship was in this new and very meaningful and lasting place. Mm-hmm. But what makes it hard is that, well, I was having a relationship with a younger guy. And you know how you try to get out of those things gracefully? But, you know how those things go. You just can't get out of it gracefully.
All right, sure.
Anyway, this young guy, Rob, he's going in the hospital. And look, his behavior, it was very bad, and I was very mad at him. And a lot of other people were mad at him also. But I don't think he deserved this to happen. And now I'm kind of scared what's going to happen to Roger. See, Bobby, everything was just going along in the perfect track.
Oh, okay, I see. You're feeling guilty, right?
Yeah. See, Bobby, I keep on telling myself, I shouldn't feel guilty. I didn't make this happen. I'm not responsible for this.
That's good.
Except it's not working. I do feel responsible. And I don't think that this overwhelming sense of responsibility is a side effect of feeling that I am the center of the universe.
What do you think it is?
I think I made it happen.
Honey, while you're looking at me, repeat after me. I am not the center of the universe, okay?
I am not the center of the universe.
Okay?
I am not the center of the universe.
See, while you were doing what you were doing, everybody else was doing what they were doing. They share equal responsibility for what happened.
You think so?
I know so. I'm sure it wasn't your fault. I'm sure you had nothing to do with it. Pretty sure.